or welcome back to my channel. This is Rosalina from Let's Plan About It. Today I am going to be decorating my 2026 catch-all, the parenting layout. This is my first time ever decorating this layout, so I'm super excited. I'm going to be using this doll here from Kira Silas & Co. Her shop is no longer open, but she does have another shop that is faith-based. And then I'm going to be using Winter Icons Volume 3 by Kellofaplan. So let's go ahead and get into the plan with me and see what I can come up with. So this is the set that I'm going to be using. It is so pretty. It's, of course, New Year's theme. After this, I have one more New Year's spread and I am done. The only New Year's spread that I didn't do is in my journal. That is actually uploading to YouTube as I film this video. So that should be up. That should already be up by the time you see this video. So I am excited to see what I'm gonna do. So since this is the first time that I'm using this planner, this layout, I want to try, emphasis on try, keep this at a, I'm not gonna say minimum when it comes to decorating, because obviously, you know, I love to decorate my stuff, but I'm going to try to not decorate so heavy, just because I want to use this layout how it is. I don't want to make too much alterations. I want to see, like, you know, how I like this planner best, and like how I want it to really be decorated. So I'm gonna try to keep that in mind. I'm just gonna maybe like the things that I know that I can change out, or maybe I'll like put a header box and put something here and leave it functional. And then as time goes on and I kind of get a feel for what I really need things for and what I don't, then that will kind of just determine I guess how heavy I decorate. So yeah, I'm just telling myself that right now. I'm gonna try to, you know, keep the deco at a minimum. I'm gonna try, but you know, we'll see. Let's see. I think I want to keep this above that line and kind of just keep a clear line, or like a sharp line, if that makes sense. A clean line. I am super excited to write in this week. That's why I kind of want to keep the deco at a minimum. I didn't do this great. I didn't cut it great. That's why I want to keep the deco at a minimum, just so, like I said, I could get a feel for this layout. So yeah, if you guys are like, wow, you didn't decorate it as heavy as you typically do, then you know why. So today that I'm filming is actually Monday morning. I wanted to have this done already, but we just kind of took it easy yesterday, and that was nice to, actually, I think I should get a black balloon just to kind of balance that out. But it was nice to just take it easy. This one instead. So hopefully everyone had an amazing weekend. We did. On Saturday we went to the movies, and that was so fun. We went to go watch The Housemaid. That's a really good movie. Like, I'm not surprised in the slightest, but it was a really good movie. I'm so glad we went. Even my fiance is like, wow, I actually like that a lot more than what I thought I was going to like it. And I'm like, see? Because at first he's like, I don't know if I'm going to like that type of movie. And I'm like, just you wait and see. He's not like a big reader. I think I'm really like the only reader in the family, to be honest. So I'm trying to, you know, bring people in. I'm gonna white that out real quick. All right, so maybe I'll get a star. Actually, I just feel like it's gonna show, so maybe I'll get this big star. Probably get that like there, and then I'll get this silver one maybe like here. I'm gonna take some of these florals. I wish we kind of had a little bit more of these florals, but it's okay, we'll make it work. Like I said, I'm trying to keep the deco at a minimum, so I'm actually going to move this star really quick just to add the floral, and then I will put it right back. So probably keep about that much. Is anybody else using the parenting layout this year? And if you are, what are you using it for? Like what is it? Is it your catch-all? Is it your, you know, home planner? What is it? And is it your first time using it? Or have you already used it already? This is completely my first time. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. If anything, I'll probably, because you know me, if I could find a way to add, I'm gonna find a way. I don't know if I want to put a little bit of firework or a star. Kind of thinking one of these silver stars, just kind of like peeking through. And I actually need to cut this really quick because I just want a clean line. I have a feeling like I'm gonna be back at my full decorating very soon. Yeah, something like that. Like my heavy, I guess, deco spreads for this planner, but I just want to really kind of try it out the way that it is before I get too heavy, I guess, in the decorating. Hopefully that makes sense. I don't know. I probably am not making any sense. Okay, and then let me get this star. We'll get this star about right there, like the rest of that. Or maybe I'll fix it because that will bother me later. All right, so that's looking pretty good. I think I want to incorporate the girl. Now, I think she just would look so good with it. I was thinking of putting her right here in the to-do little section. And then maybe I could change this to to-dos for this week since I want to add the doll. So I want to get her here. Let's get her about there. She looks a little crooked. Just a little bit, but you know, we're gonna make it work. Maybe I'll put some florals or something down here, but it's the way I laid her down. But let's just, you know, let's not mind that. And now I wish I didn't wipe that out, but maybe I could put something there. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take this big clock. I'm gonna get to the function right now, but I want to get this clock. What about right here? I was gonna do it Monday, or should I just do it here? Actually, I'm gonna do it here. on Monday. Okay, that's looking good. I definitely want to bring in a firework, a big firework. These, let's get this about here. All right. After this, I'm putting boxes in, guys. I need to. All right. I purposely chose these stickers for my, I could put some of these somewhere over here, but I'll hold off. But I purposely chose these stickers for my catch-all because I knew, okay, they're not too big. Some of them are a little, you know, repetitive, so I'm not gonna have many options to bring in, just continue to add. So I purposely did that, you guys, because, oh yeah, no, I'm doing boxes. Okay, let me get my boxes. Here I am just doing some more. So I'm thinking for boxes. For Monday, I think I'm gonna bring in some bullet points. I'll go ahead and bring in some pink ones for today. I know that this is what I would prefer on a day like today. So I'm gonna go ahead and add these because I know that I'll appreciate it when I write in it. My goal is to, this video will be posted, let's see. So today is Monday. I have my journal posting. I have my skinny mini posting. So this most likely will be posted on New Year's Eve, which is perfect because, you know, this is a New Year's Eve theme. So I'm not mad at it at all. Let's see. What can I put on top of this? What if I put Happy New Year? Okay, yeah, I like that idea. So let's get a big box right here, or like a bigger box. And then I want to bring in a Happy New Year. So I was thinking that one, but I feel like that's kind of too big. There's this one or there's this one. I think I'm going to do this one. I'm gonna get this one right here. And then maybe I'll wait to see what else I could put there. For Tuesday, maybe I can have, I wanted to bring in a quote. I really want to use New Year wishes and midnight kisses. The only thing is, let's see, what if I were to put it on Sunday? I want a big, bold quote for some reason, even though I said that, you know, I'm going to keep it minimal. I mean, I guess I technically am. Maybe I can stick this here or here, but that takes up a lot. Yeah, that takes up way too much. So I think I'm gonna get this on Sunday. Yeah, I think that's gonna be good. So I'm gonna get back to some boxes. What if I took a big black box, and what if I stick it here on Friday? And then I'll bring in some more bullet points for Saturday. And if you guys hear Mickey Mouse Clubhouse in the background, that is my daughter. It's what allows me to get some filming done, is some Mickey Mouse Clubhouse or any other thing that she's into, I guess. Okay, so I'm gonna get that there, and then I think I'm gonna go ahead and take a box as well. I'm just trying to consider the function that I want to bring in, and then maybe I could take another black, stick it here. I kind of want to bring in some more fireworks on Tuesday. Just kind of have it like in the middle there. So my writing room will be here. I think that's good. I'm kind of trying to see like, okay, so I'm putting bullet points here. I'm putting a box here, putting both here, putting nothing here, just putting one on those. I'm trying to see how I'll like that. Again, this spread is all about the whole trial and error type of spread. So that is how it's going to go. Put that floral there. I have some more of these balloons. Maybe I can get these balloons like here. The favorite moment, I'm going to leave that alone. I know it looks pretty empty on this side. I typically start with this side and come to this side, but apparently this year, or this spread, I am doing something different. I'm gonna get this about here, and then I'll just cut off that tiny little portion. I really hope that I like this at the end of it. I don't typically experiment. I just kind of stick to what I know, but since this is a new layout and I've never decorated it before, technically I guess I'm, you know, starting fresh. So I want to get something there, but I think I'm gonna put a bigger floral. Maybe I'll get this one about here. Cute. And then I think I'm gonna bring in maybe another present. What if I brought this present about here? Actually, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Feels a little crowded. I want to add something here, but maybe not as big as the present. Let's see what else I have. Sorry guys, my papers are going everywhere, but you know, that's nothing new. I brought like these little the champagne glasses. Stick them here like that. What if I were to bring another one of these like silver stars? Maybe like that. That's kind of cute. It's a cute little cluster. When I take this, I guess I could put this present down here. Okay, that's fun. Just whiting this stuff out. I won't always do this, but this week I'm going to, because I want to make the bottom a function. So I'm gonna hold off on this because I want that to dry, and I'm gonna go ahead and change this to a different header. So let's bring in a black header box. I'm going to put it like that. I know it kind of cuts in there, but I feel like this is just too wide. I don't have anything thinner. Yeah, so that'll work. That doesn't bother me. So while that kind of dries, I'm going to place this firework. Let's see. Should I add it in the corner or should I put fireworks here and floral up here? Maybe I should do that. I feel like that kind of helps masks that white. So I think that was a better option. I was gonna put it at the top and then I just changed my mind within that second. This sticker got stuck on this box, so a little bit came off, but that's okay. And then I think I'll probably get some more of these fireworks up here. And then I'll bring in a floral. Let's get that there. And these little leaf scraps I'll bring here just to kind of like fill that up. This is going to be like the center of attention for this side of the spread. So I really want to bring this clock. Oh, what if I stuck it here, kind of like in the middle? I kind of want to add this here. I don't know why. I think I'm gonna leave that. It's cute. And I know that says home chores, but what I'll do, just to kind of help with some balance, I'll probably put a box under it. This could be like a little note in my home chores. Yeah, I think that's looking pretty good. I just feel like the need to bring a box here because it's so weird for me not to. And maybe I could bring some bullet points to kind of cover those. Let's see if they're gonna fit. Because I know that these, oh yep, they fit. Perfect. So I'm gonna take all these like goldish brownish ones. Put that better. So for some reason, I feel like this is different from the other one, but they're in the same set. So I think I'm just going to keep it at that. I don't really want to bring in a different looking color, so maybe I can kind of mask that with something. I could put this here. Yeah. Take this, it says champagne, how cute, with the little red bow. It's a nice touch, nice hint of color. I want to, maybe I'll get it right here. I have like some color right here. I don't know where that came from, but especially because this is a brand new planner. But I'm gonna take that star there. I think I'm gonna cut it still though, because I want a sharp line like the rest of the spread, or the other half of the spread. All right, I want to bring in more of these florals. So let's just kind of scatter them now. So I'll stick one here. I want to get one about there. Or should I do this one? The bottom. I think I'm gonna do the bottom instead. The bottom half of that floral. All right. And then I have my writing room still for tomorrow. I don't really have anything going on tomorrow, so I think I'm gonna be okay. I'm so tempted to cut that. I think I'm going to, just to kind of keep that straight line going. Yeah, I think that looks better. Is that too clustered? I don't think so. Not for me. Not for me anyway. I'm gonna bring, I have one last floral. I was gonna try to lift that sticker because I don't know how I feel about it there, but it's ripping. So I'm not going to even try. I'm just going to leave it, but it looks good, I guess. I can't complain too much. How about I get this under her? Let's get this one about a good portion under her if I can, like that. Then I'm gonna take another little firework. I think I'm just gonna stick it in a random place. I feel here's good, or here. I think I'm gonna do it here. Just like placed randomly. And then I have some more firework scraps. Maybe I'll stick this one down here. I know I try to keep that like clean line, and that's still the goal. It's just like little tiny elements, just kind of changing it a little bit. I really want to see if I can lift this. I don't think I can because I tried to lift other stickers and they weren't cooperating, but I'm gonna try my best to lift it. I think it needs to be a little bit more centered. Okay, the fact that it did come up tells me that maybe that was the right thing to do. I just kind of wanted that more in the center. I felt like it was too much over here. I'm actually going to put a box here where it says home chores, and I'm gonna put something else there. I mean, to be honest, I might just still write home chores and just write a couple things. I just feel like it needed more of that balance. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm thinking of doing something right here as well, just to kind of help again with the balance. What I'm thinking of doing, just to kind of like jazz this up, how it says like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'll probably just put bullet points and then write MTW, you know, just to kind of like spice it up a little bit. And for this one, I think I'm gonna stick to the pink and gray and just alternate. So I'm gonna start down here with the pink, just to kind of jazz it up. Or maybe I'll do pink, gray, and black. How about I do that? I think pink, gray, and black. Since there's a lot of gold on this page, then we'll do the pink again. So just, it kind of like jazzes it up a little bit and makes it more fun. I got some new Papermate flares. I don't know where they're at right now, but I'll probably just go through there just to kind of make it bolder. But yeah, all right, so I feel pretty good about this, you guys. If anything, I just kind of wish I can lift this up a little bit more. Feel like I should have a box right there. Or what if I have the box here and then maybe cut that so I still have some space, If I didn't if I had some more room on Tuesday, I would leave it alone, but I didn't give myself too much space. And like I said, I want to be mindful of all my function this week. So I think that might be the better thing to do. And what if I put the rest of those fireworks like on top of here? And then here, Sunday, I think that is okay. It's a little bit of writing space, but it's a Sunday. It's not like I'm gonna write or do too much anyways. If anything, maybe I'll just put, you know, church, and that's about it. But I have everything else, so I think that it will be fine. So I think that I can call this spread done. So let's go ahead and get it in the planner and see how I like it. Alrighty, so here is the spread in the planner. I love how it came out, and I hope that I will get better at decorating this layout. This was a little nerve-wracking, but I think for my first time I did somewhat decent. But hopefully you guys like this video. Are you guys using the parenting layout? And if you are, what are you using it for? And how do you feel about decorating it? Let me know down below. Hopefully you guys like this video. Hopefully you guys like this spread. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not, but you would like to be, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below so you can see more of my future videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.